Hi guys, it's Kenzie and today I'm going to show you how to create this simple glam makeup look. First I'm going to spray this travel size MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus all over my face as a primer. I'm then going to take this MAC strobing cream and just rub it into my face as another base level, sort of like a moisturizer. Then I'll just take my MAC Select Cover Up in the shade NW20 and prime my eyelids. And to do that, I just kind of pat it into my eyelid. I then take my MAC eye pencil in the shade Coffee and I just line my upper and lower lash line using that. So I don't mind if it gets a bit thick because I will just blend it out anyway. And to blend it, I use my Sigma pencil E30 and just kind of brush it in upwards motion so it almost makes a wing kind of effect. Now I'm just taking this MAC shade Harmony, which is actually a powder blush, but I'm going to use it as an eyeshadow. So I'm just using this Chi Chi Crease 113 brush and just going to lightly apply it to my crease of my eye. I'm going to take this MAC eyeshadow in the shade Omega and I'm going to grab a Lime Lily brush, which is a bit more dense than the brush I was using before, and I'm going to pat it in on the crease in the same spot as I did the previous shade. From my MAC palette, I'm going to dip into the shade Game Player, which is a really dark black, almost jet black color. And I'm just going to rub that along my lash line. And I'm just taking my fluffy brush and blending that out some more. Now I'm taking Miss Personality and just lining that next to the black. Now I'm taking this neutral shade in my Lime Lily palette and just brushing that in to fill in the rest of my eyelid. So this is just what my eyes look like at the moment. And to fill in my eyebrows, I'm just taking this super tiny Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil in shade number 3. Now I'm taking the same eyeshadow as before, the Omega eyeshadow from MAC, and I'm just going to fill in the sparse spots, which the eyebrow pencil didn't get to. Now I'm just taking this spoolie from Lime Lily and I'm just running it through my eyebrows to even them out a little bit. And I'm just using this Garnier Micellar water to clean up around the edges of my eyebrows. And because I'm too light for one concealer and too dark for the other, I'm taking my Select Cover Up from MAC in the shade NW20 and my Tarte Concealer in the shade Light Sand. And I'm blending them together, then applying them using my Revlon concealer brush. I find that this is also really good because it gives sort of a medium to heavy coverage, whereas the MAC concealer or the MAC Select Cover Up by itself is a fairly light coverage. And I find that the Tarte Shape Tape is sometimes a little bit too heavy. I'm also popping this concealer on my blemishes and just under my eyebrow as well to clean up that eyebrow fully. For foundation, I'm using the MAC Pro Longwear SPF 10 foundation in the shade N18, and I'm just popping that all over my face and rubbing it in using my hands. Now I'm taking my Sports Girl powder brush and the Mineralized Skin Finish from MAC in the shade Medium, and I'm just brushing that over my T-zone area especially, but my whole face as well, just to set that. And I'm also taking my Real Techniques setting brush and just baking under my eyes using that, but just lightly setting it, so sort of semi-baking it. Now I'm using my bronzing powder by MAC in the matte bronze shade, and I'm using my Real Techniques sculpting brush and just going along my cheek bone area and along my forehead as well and near my chin to make me look like I've actually had some sun this year. Now I'm taking Harmony, the same shade as before, and I'm going to use that as a contour. Now I'm taking my MAC Soft and Gentle highlighter and using a slightly thicker brush than an eyeshadow brush, and I'm just going to add that above my lip, down the bridge of my nose, and on the high point of my cheekbone around to just above my eyebrows. And I may have forgotten to add blush, so I'm going back in with the Blush Baby Sheer Tone Blush from MAC. And I'm using this highlighter shade from the MAC palette that I used before, and I'm just going over my highlighter points again in this color. And I'm going to the shade Me 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 and highlighting under my eyebrow using that shade, and also on the inner corner of my eye. And I'm going back in with Omega to my lower lash line just to blend my look all together. Now I'm taking my lash curler and curling my lashes before going in with my MAC False Lashes Waterproof Mascara. Now I'm just spraying my Fix Plus over my face again. And I'm using this red Lime Lily lip liner to line my lips, and then finishing it off with the Dance With Me Retro Matte Liquid Lip from MAC. So I hope you guys enjoyed this festive, holiday, Christmassy makeup look video. So stay tuned for more videos every day until Christmas.